Welcome to Entrepreneur News. I'm Lauren Riley. Today we're here at the Australian Graduate School of Entrepreneurship for the International Entrepreneurship Research Conference. February 1st to 4th, 2011 sees entrepreneurship researchers and educators from around the world gather to share insights, knowledge and experience in the relatively new discipline of entrepreneurship. One of the greatest challenges in entrepreneurial education is defining exactly what entrepreneurship is and who entrepreneurs are. Whilst the capacity for entrepreneurship resides in all of us, the entrepreneurial facets of the animal spirit are too often mistaken for enterprise or business management. Structuring entrepreneurial education has demonstrated the significant increase in the outcome and performance of team development in contrast to individual projects and ventures. Let's take a quick look at some of the themes, challenges and insights facing entrepreneurial education.
Entrepreneurs manage opportunities, small businesses manage resources.
A problem that's creeping into our use of terminology, and specifically in this case, the lack of a clear distinction between the entrepreneurship stroke small enterprise management focus that we find in universities. And one of the things that would be really nice if you could do it would be to have the press stop using the word entrepreneur the way they use it. They use it in respect of anything and everything. Look, deep down I don't have a problem actually with using the term entrepreneur, providing it's made clear that it's not about entrepreneurship. That if I call you an entrepreneur, it doesn't mean that I immediately assume that you're creative, innovative, and that you're going to drive the next high growth business in Australia. All right? But my concern is that by not making the distinction early on, that students go away having done a course called entrepreneurship and think they're ready to become the next creative, innovative leader of a growth business in Australia. And then they can't understand why they fail.
So when we get the accolades of winning business plan and new venture plan competitions, it's actually not a measure of entrepreneurship. That's measures of a business plan subject. Business plan is management stuff. It's not entrepreneurship.
Like yourselves, I've been developing and teaching entrepreneurship in different states and different countries now, but there's different approaches. You're right, we teach the mainstreams, business skills, startup business, but there's also the question of what type of students do we teach?
Are we looking at developing entrepreneurs, making new entrepreneurs, or enhancing current entrepreneurs? It's a very different thing, and that's what I found when I went to the States.
Is it just the entrepreneur? Is it just the entrepreneurial learning that we have to cater for? I would argue that in this cycle, there are more people that exist in this than just the entrepreneur. So when you think about the new venture opportunity and the realisation of that opportunity into giving birth to this new venture, there are more people who participate in that than just the entrepreneur. And of course, that introduces people of different learning styles and learning modes. So I think it's a mistake to think that we can only focus on the learning style or learning mode of an entrepreneur.
But essentially, what I was experiencing as an adult educator was the power of learning by doing things.
Students need to come into the program with something to be entrepreneurial and innovative about. And the other aspect of it, there has to be a really significant experiential-based aspect to it.
I always try to find the easiest way to do things. That peer assessment thing, the reason I do it, it is time-consuming for me, but I think the value to the students is enormous because they don't have the chance, by and large, to get honest appraisal from their own team members anywhere. So this gives them that.
We put the new venture opportunity in the centre of all this. We're surrounded by the exploration of the idea, the creativity and the innovation front end of it. Where are the ideas coming from? How does the entrepreneur fit with those ideas? And and moving on to the second E, the evaluation. with those ideas, where can we take them, where will they, what value will they create, how do they fit into the marketplace, etc., etc. And then there's the execution of that. Now, as we were just talking in the break, there is a transition at some point between where you're actually dealing with the opportunity and making a small enterprise or a small firm situation. So there are some skill sets that you need in making that transition and to manage that new firm.